Hello, fellow game ambassadors. I'm Ambassador Chris.
I'm Ambassador Michael.
And we've got this.
And this. And also this.
And that. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at these accessories. Some of them you've seen, some of them you may haven't, or some of them you're just looking for another video to describe them. We're going to kind of give more of an probably objective review. Don't get me wrong, we're really hyped up for these, but we'd rather be truthful than just feed into the Nintendo hype. So, here we go. Alright, ambassadors, here we are with some, or all of the Switch accessories that I ordered. Now, I won't go into too much detail about these two because there's not really much difference here. So, right here we basically got the Joy-Con color, the ones that come with the red and blue version of the Switch. So basically, sensor, same deal. This one right here. If you want to see us go into more detail on these, go ahead and check out the Switch unboxing video that is inevitably uploaded by now, most likely, as long as Mike's doing his job.
As long as I'm on top of the ball.
Same thing. We're not going to go ahead and slide these in. These aren't colored or anything. There's nothing special about these rails. These are the exact same ones that come with the gray Switch.
They do come with the Joy-Cons when you buy them.
Yeah, they come with the Joy-Con when you buy them. Once again, check out the unboxing if you want to see us cover these in more detail. Here's the thing where we're going to go into a little bit more stuff about. So this is what they call the charging grip. But do not be deceived. This is not a battery. You will not plug your Joy-Con into this and get some charge off of it. No, this is totally misleading. This is the comfort grip right here. And there are only two differences between the charging grip and the comfort grip. For one, the charging grip has a USB-C port up at the top. The comfort grip does not, and you should be able to see perfectly from this light. The charging grip has like a see-through frosted handle set versus the comfort grip just having black plastic. And that is it. You can essentially...
Now, if we may, what's the point of having a charging port and a battery if it doesn't charge the Joy-Cons? What's the point? What does it do? What is the purpose?
You have to plug this in. Essentially, it's like, think of it as using a wireless controller, but charging the wireless controller in an outlet close by you. Like,
okay.
You can plug it into the Switch and charge it if you wish while you're playing.
So when it's plugged in, it charges the
when
Joy-Cons.
When it is plugged in and the Joy-Con are in it, it charges them.
Okay.
Yeah, but aside from
it's
that,
very confusing.
It's very misleading. The majority of the people, including Mike right here, I actually just told him about it today.
Yeah, I didn't
Earlier,
understand.
I told him what the charging grip was, and it kind of blew his mind a little bit, that it is not. Everyone assumes that this would have a battery in it.
It does not. It's just power.
Yeah, so. It is just a port. Just has a hole. That's it. And frosted plastic. And this is going to be the thing that everyone's really interested in. And we're going to be able to give you our recommendations right now.
Indeed.
So, the build quality, just like everything else on the Switch, is really impressive. It's really well done. It's not creaky, but then again, time will tell more of that. Because, of course, a new controller is not going to be creaky right out of the box. Yeah.
I'm just going to... Go ahead. Keep doing your spiel.
So, basically, the buttons here... Go ahead and compare it to this. They are huge. They are bigger. Double the size of those buttons. So these are definitely targeted toward people like me who have much bigger hands.
And the joysticks are
significantly
different than the Joy-Con.
The Joy-Con do not really have a full... They have a rotation, but it's very light. It almost feels kind of like a little bit more distance than the PS Vita. Yeah. Versus these joysticks, which have more of a feel... like what you'd find on your Xbox or on your PS4. However, one thing that does need to, a few things need to be noted. For one, Amiibo functionality is not in the joystick anymore in this controller. It is right here underneath the Switch logo. And I've got this right under here. And two, which is kind of a, I guess you could say a complaint, but I guess only time will tell how this will affect games. The triggers on the Joy-Con are not triggers, they are buttons. They are just happen to be where they look like triggers, but they are buttons. They do not have the distance or travel of anything that you would expect from a controller, like playing like a first-person shooter, assuming a first-person shooter would even make it to the Switch. These are the exact same. There is I mean, given there is more distance, there's like double the distance between the Joy-Con triggers, but these are still super small distance, like incredibly small.
There's not a lot of dead zone in those.
There is not, which could definitely lead to some gameplay issues. But aside from that, you definitely got in the middle there. This is all frosted plastic, so you can see the tech inside, which I'm really fond of.
It looks
I like
cool.
the direction. They're really making this console look adult as opposed to the 3DS, and in both build quality and just design in general.
The frosted stuff in general is semi-throwback to N64 stuff.
Oh yeah, they had the frosted grape grape controller.
Color
In Japan
design.
had the exclusive colors with the N64. You could have frosted any color, even frosted black. That one was really nice. They called it like Midnight. I think it was really good. But basically, so there's not really much to cover on this except how it feels, and it feels really good. It definitely feels solid for an adult size hands like my own.
If we may.
If you may.
I would like to slide in the comfort grips, compare side by side the comfort grip and the Pro Controller so you can see the difference.
Why not? So right here, I'm going to drop this, and it's not going to be pretty. I got it. I don't need your help.
Okay, fine.
I do need your help. Come back.
Okay.
So we got the Joy-Con here, and you can just see the Pro Controller is just bigger. It's just bigger in every single aspect.
It's wider.
Yeah.
It's a little bit thinner here.
But
it's wider here.
The big deal here...
The grips are spaced.
Yeah, you're going to get that full hand grip that you're... Especially for particularly men, with the mat people... Or just any
Anyone
people with massive
hands.
Yeah, like really big hands. So, anyway, that... I'm missing something. Oh no, it's in here.
No,
okay,
no, combined together.
So also, a few more things worth noting. This battery life is at, what is it, 90 hours?
I'm unsure. I cannot.
No, I can't remember the
The Joy-Cons are stated at 20 to 90, depending on what games you play and what functionalities are being used. The Pro Controller has, I think, about the same lifespan. I'm unsure.
That is crazy.
But
especially because this
Pro
has
Controller.
Rumble. But the Wii U Pro Controller did not have Rumble.
No, but it did last a very long
Which is
time.
the only reason so many people hail the Wii U Pro Controller, saying it's one of the best controllers I've ever used.
Mm-hmm.
But I need Rumble. That is what I'm used to. I like that feedback.
You need haptic feedback.
Exactly.
Certain people need it. I do not personally. That's why I like the Wii U Pro Controllers, because I could play for... I've played before on the Wii U 10 hours straight with the Pro Controller, and it didn't die.
Yeah.
So the Pro Controllers have amazing battery life. Now, we haven't tested it yet. I haven't seen any tests on it yet, so I can't confirm or deny
Okay.
the length.
Well, also one more thing to note. With the charging grip and with the Pro Controller, you get USB-C to USB-A adapters, which is really nice.
Especially because USB-C is still relatively new, so the chargers are semi-expensive.
But one thing to note, and this is regarding any Switch in general, be wary where you get your USB-C cords. These are not just something you can pick up in a gas station, because there are different kinds. Make sure you get them from a reliable retailer, particularly get one from Google. Like you can get the Google brand, or even the Apple brand that they have for the new MacBook Pros, because if you get the wrong USB-C cable and plug it into your Switch or any of these, you can do some serious damage because they will overheat and they will melt the crap out of stuff.
Your best bet is to go to a Best Buy or a GameStop, because generally speaking, Best Buy is very competent in all of their knowledge of technology, so those will keep you up to date and go, these are the chargers you can use, these are the chargers you can't.
Yeah.
So
it's just something.
Those would be my recommendations.
Yeah. So anyway, those are our look at the accessories. Remember, try and check us out at least once a week. We try and do our Phone a Friend news. We record on Wednesdays, and try and upload it by Thursdays.
Indeed.
And that's going to be it for us. I'm Ambassador Chris.
And I am Ambassador Michael.
And we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.